Hi there. Here we are again. Hopefully we're live. I don't see any liveness yet showing up on the screen. There's a few livenesses. Carol Pred, first one in. Hi, Carol. So I'm going to assume there will be more. The names aren't showing up yet. Zap, Terry St. James, Charlie Bryant, Warren Bendler. Somebody said good day and howdy, but their name isn't there. Steve Snyder, Michael DeSanctis, Debbie Moore, Donna Zach Beal, Marshall Lowe, Donna Holland Dorothy Holland, Michael Tierson, Mike Verbeck, Tom Dietz, Jill Chernick, my sister-in-law, Jay Peterson, Gary Wingard, Judy Wong, my old friend from Sam W., Howard Hobbs from Minnesota, probably looking after his grandkids. He says hello from the kitchen. Slim Edelman from Tucson, Arizona. Kate Petrella, bopping in for a work break. Okay, well, I'll try to make it worth your while. Hi to Ruchika and Deborah Leiby Clark and Judy Coolidge and Marlene Burke. Okay, enough talking. Let's have a little music here. Now it brings a tear to my eye when I begin to realize that I've cried so much since you've been gone, and it just keeps on raining on and on and on. Now I sit and I cry just like a little child. These tears of mine they're running wild. And if you don't think you're gonna come home soon, well, I'm gonna drown. Yes, I'm gonna drown in my own tears. Now you know it's true that into each life where some rain must pour. Well, I'm so blue here without you, babe, that it just keeps on raining more and more and more. I've been so blue and so all alone. Ever since I woke up and found you gone. if you don't think you're gonna come home soon, well, I'm gonna drown in my own tears. Yes, I'm gonna drown in my own tears. I'm gonna drown. Yes, I'm gonna drown in my own tears. Drown in My Own Tears, popularized by Ray Charles, and I always have to take my hat off to Steve Mann. Big parts of that arrangement are, the whole thing is influenced by him, and parts are stole lock, stock, and barrel, which, first of all, the stock part. I got my Wolfstock hat today from the folks at Emmylou's Bonaparte's Retreat. Can you see that? And it's a hat, so I have to take my hat off to Steve Mann, to the late great Steve Mann, and got parts of it lock, Wolfstock, and barrel. Okay, so let's see, where are we here? Who else is here? John Sauer, Alan Kane, Helene Tober Fowler, Karen Madison O'Brien. Hi from Ithaca. Hi. Marty Smith is here. Denny Ryan. Marty Smith said, and on Facebook, that he envies me for having the Wolfstock hat. Okay, Ted, I pronounced my last name right last time. Good. So it's Ted Paselius. And hello from Pat Donahue Music. Give Pat a big, wet, sloppy kiss for me. You do that, not me. I'm never going to do that. Charlie Bryant loves this song. Margot Lemieux, Kiera Boss, S.A. Tudhope, Rhonda Scott Merrick. Welcome aboard here. We have we picked up a lot of Kokomo people. My people have gone to the Kokomo's Cafe, and Kokomo's people have come here. It's a great arrangement. We're all getting to know each other, people who didn't know other people. So, second song. This one's a tough one for me. I'll try to get through this. It's written by a guy named Don Lang, who I know is from the Midwest, maybe Minneapolis or Chicago, and I don't know anything else about him except he wrote this fantastic song a long time ago. I used to play guitar on occasion behind Priscilla Herdman, and I think I first heard this song from Priscilla. I never knew my granddad. He was always on the bum. Every September, he'd grab him a southbound and ride. Then along about Christmas, me and my brother would get a few coins in the mail. We couldn't spend them, they're all he could send from the Mexico City jail. Back in the 30s when the going got tough, old granddad, he took to the rails. My mama was young then, she only remembered his name. Then my granny got work in the old canning factory. She took in some wash on the side. She promised herself that she'd never forgive him. A promise she kept till she died. So here's to you rounders, here's to you railroad bums. Hope that you make it home soon. And here's to the women who married for love and lived with the man in the moon. One time near the end, he rolled into town. He's riding that Greyhound line. I guess he got older, and them boxcars, they got harder to climb. Well, he dropped his last dime on a call to my granny, but no was her only reply. She hung up the phone and she cussed him in German, but I saw the pain in her eyes. So here's to you rounders and here's to you railroad bums. Hope that you make it home soon. And here's to the women who married for love and lived with the man in the moon. I never knew my granddad. He was always on the bum. Salvation Army, they sent us a note when he died. Now me and my brother, carry the memory of a face that we never have seen. Like some foreign coin grown cold in the pocket of a young boy's dirty blue jeans. Here's to you rounders, here's to you railroad bums. Hope that you make it home soon. And here's to the women who married for love, lived with the man in the moon. Here's to you rounders, here's to you railroad bums. Hope that you make it home soon. Here's to the women who married for love and lived with the man in the moon. Is that a sweet song? It's going to take me a little while to recover from singing that. So I'll play an instrumental if I can get through it. Margaret Innes is here. Hi, Margaret. I think I just got a friend request from you recently. And Andreas Postler. Marjorie Sprouse. Hi, Margie. And John's here with her. And Mike Verbick. Warren Bendler and Janelle and Debbie Lipster of Visayo. And Nelson says hi. Nelson woofs hi, by the way. Let's have a little Suki moment here. It could be a good time for that. There she is, her inert form. Just like a real dog, only less active. And that's the Suki cam for today. So we'll come back here. We'll put this up. Got to go down a little bit. That looks pretty good. And, oh, I need a strap. You can already hear that big J200 making noise back there. Because this tune is in open tuning, I figured I'd use a different guitar. I'd use a purdy guitar, really purdy guitar for this. So this song is by the great Danny Kalb, one of another terrific guitarist from the mid-20th century. And this was on an album called The Blues Project, which was a compendium of the urban blues scene in about 1964. So here we go. The Hello Baby Blues. A long fade out. So that's the Hello Baby Blues from Danny Kalb. I met Danny Kalb a couple times actually, but one time I just kind of ran it. He was when I was very young, and he was in the band called the Blues Project. They came to Cleveland, and they did a record store appearance. And I went and got his autograph on the cover of my Projections album by the Blues Project. And he drew a little guitar on it, too. And then years later, he was in the audience when I played at the Eagle Tavern. That was intimidating. Man, oh man. But he was very nice. I was introduced to him afterwards, and we had a nice talk. And he got up and he borrowed my guitar at the time, and he got up and played the Death Letter Blues, and it was stunning. It was like, in the same way as Steve Mann, it was like, this is a blues man, a real, genuine blues man. I don't care what color he is. This guy understands the blues. Oh, so we're getting along here. I should say some stuff. First of all, I should say hi. Skip Staples, hey, and Aretta Wauk, and I announced that Nelson was here, but I forgot to mention that Jim Moore was here, who owns Nelson, or who is looked after by Nelson. And Skip Staples and Jay Dusenberry. And Jay Dusenberry, that reminds me that I wanted to thank all the people who came out to my classes at the Colorado Roots Music Camp this past weekend. Boy, what a great bunch. And we had big classes. The jazz class was a challenge. It was like, teach people how to play a jazz standard in an hour and a quarter. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, I did my best, but there's obviously more work to be done on that. The blues class, I thought, went pretty well. But I want to thank you all for being great students, and that was a lovely event. Cozy Sheridan and Raul Reynoso kind of co-administered it. And that camp was run by a wonderful guy named Charlie Hall, who died of brain cancer a couple years ago. And they're carrying on. They're keeping it going. It's really a great event. So, one more song for you today. After I mentioned that there is a PayPal link if you'd like to leave something. That tomorrow is Wednesday, so we have Kokomo in the morning at 10, Alex Bevan at 3:30. Frank Fatuski in the evening doing the blues, and Claudia Schmidt in the evening doing Claudia Schmidt. And then on Thursday morning, Kokomo at 10, and then I'll be back at 3, and then I will announce stuff that comes after that. Tom Dietz is here, Donna Bergman, Sarah Steele, whose beautiful painting is behind me here, Michael DeSanctis, I made him tear up. Hey, you think you got it bad. Kit Serikaku, hey, you're here. You're on the phone, coming in 13 minutes late. No priorities, Kit. You got to just hang up on people when my show starts. And Lauren Payne, who's Kit's sister. And that's the whole gang. There's more, and there's more, and there's more. But if I talk to you all day, Chris Layden, Sarah Steele's responsible for that one. Chris Layden is responsible for this one. He didn't make it, but he got it as a housewarming present for me, him and his wife Rita. And Marty Landau, are you still in the Bahamas somewhere? Out in the ocean? Marty is married to Calvin Landau, who's an old friend of mine who now runs a boat. I don't know how to say it, a yacht. Anyhow, he's down there in Florida off the coast. And it's kind of cool to know that people are listening from that far away, just like Debbie Lipstur Vasayo is in Spain and Kit Serikaku's in Hawaii. So I'm going to sing one more song for you today. I want to thank you for joining me. Suki has moved over into her paw-licking, bone-chewing area, but she always keeps her back to the camera. I don't know why she does that. So this is a traditional tune.